And Wells sends it across. There's Gallup. And Gallup towards the net. LeBlanc, as a player is down, that's Gallup. Bandits on the run here. Dylan Petipis, 1:20 remaining in the first period of play. 3-1 the score. Save made by Case. LNB. Watson. And Watson getting it for Huey. Huey. Low shot. Kicked away by Gates. And Barrio. Huey shot. And looks like we're going to get a penalty called here against the Bandits. It's going to be Copper Puma. And we'll see if that's a 2 or a 4, as there's 45.6 seconds remaining in this first period. Webster. Stanger. Webster. And another shot, and hits his own man. That was Meredith. Finney. And Willett couldn't get the handle on the ball. Watton. And Watton lost it. Hail Mary pass picked up. LNB. Kent. And fired all the way down as that first period coming to an end. Bandits leading LNB 3-1 in the championship game of the Bantam Lacrosse Division. It's the East Coast Games on TV1. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting set for the second period of play here. Bandits leading over top of LNB 3-1 in the second period of this Bantam Lacrosse Championship game at the East Coast Games. And looking for more here as Puma in the offensive end. Gives it off to Morrissey. And he was trying to find Watton. And that lead pass intended for Huey, intercepted. Rushing up with it. Puma. And Puma trying to slice towards the net. Gives it back to Morrissey. And Morrissey holding on to it. Now he'll make his move. Shot, missing wide. Rebound opportunity. And Case able to trap it. LNB now with their first offensive opportunity of this second period. A lone goal scorer there, Stanger, wearing 9 in yellow. And picked up here by Copper Puma, lost. And Stanger. And he works it back to the defense, Webster. Webster with a couple of opportunities in that first period. And we'll see if he can bury one. Shot. And stopped there by the goaltender. Knocked out of the stick there of Puma. Great defensive effort. And Gates still trying to get it out there. 13 seconds left to shoot now for the Bandits, as they're getting a partial line change. Watton takes a hit. And Willett stealing that ball as the shot clock runs out. Meredith along the right-hand wing. Webster. And Webster lost it. Wells was in pursuit. Long lead pass. And Watt in behind the defense, shoots, he scores. 3-1. Are now making that 4-1. Bandits over LNB. And that speed of the Bandits, again getting in behind the defense of LNB. And that draw taken by the captain, Morrissey. And Morrissey towards the net, shot, and just over the shoulder of Miles Case. This is Kent. And she dishes for Morrissey. And a delayed penalty coming here to LNB. And the extra man getting out there, 6-on-5. Watt for Morrissey, shot, and misses the net. And they'll call a high stick against LNB. That's Mike Gallup into the box as we await to see if it's a 2 or a 4. Sent in there by Morrissey. Morrissey, stop made by Case. Willett. And Willett able to clear it down. And onto the goal, Gates. Setting up the offense now. Morrissey being very patient here with these Bandits. Watton. Watt. Morrissy. Shot. Scores. And you've got to admire the patience and the poise by this offense. And earlier on in the tournament, looked like they were trying to force offensive opportunities, and now letting the game come to them more, making great passes and beating Miles Case once more. 5-1. Bandits leading over LNB here in the second period. Draw one back. Finney. And Finney over to Stanger. Trying to get this offense working here before the game gets out of reach. Finney. Stanger. And sending that one towards the net. Back for Finney. Finney's got Webster to his right. And a low shot. And that one ends up missing the net, as we got a penalty coming here to Wotton. .9:04 left to go here in this second period. And Pete Stanger, the lone goal scorer here for LNB, taking it in. And they're just going to work it back and forth, pump fake. And he gets it over to his partner, Petrie. And again for Petrie, shot. And a stop made by Gates. Finney. And now Webster picking it up. Man in front, Stanger scores. And a little bit of life here for LNB. Face-off taken by Wotton. Trying to answer back now for the Bandits. Chris pass Kent. And a kick save. And now it's Allison. And Allison finding Watt. And Watt off the boards. Allison. And picked up. It's Huey. And Huey, 2 men on him. Now it's Huey. And just trailing down in deep. Watson. Pass can't complete to Webster. And some speed here. Coming by way of Watt, shoots. And stop made. Miles Case. Watson. And the change being made by LNB. Watson just stopping up, waiting for reinforcements. And picked up Wells' shot. And he's going to miss wide. And a long shot, and save made by Tyler Gates. Trying to fool the goaltender there. On the run, Alexander Henderson. And a pump fake. Shot stopped by Case, second chance opportunity. Puma misses. And a break here coming, LeBlanc. Maybe a 2-on-2, but the man stops up, gets a change. And now LNB, they're going to the net as well. Finney. Meredith. And Meredith for Webster. Webster takes a shove. And Meredith going to work with it. Willett. And the shot clock runs out. 5:15 to go here in the second period. 5-2, Bandits lead. Morrissey. And Morrissey Defended hard there by Pete Stanger. And a nice shimmy and shake. Given back there to Remy LeBlanc. And a shot missing wide. Now picked up and sent back as the shot clock expired by Puma. Meredith. And he's just gonna send that off and actually fake pass for Huey, so Meredith's still with it as he falls to the floor. And picked up by Huey behind the defense. Loose ball still. Watton took a hip check, and it looks like Webster is going to go to the box, and they're going to call it tripping. So it'll be 2 minutes to Webster. Not what LNB needs at this point in the game. An offensive zone penalty. And another chance for the Bandits to get on the board. Some nice passing here, Morrissey. And Morrissey just going to take a shot. And a nice block up and into the rafters. On the run here, Watson. And Watson takes the open look, and a nice stick play. Swatting that away was Dylan Petipus. Back for Watson, Watson shot, and a stop made by Gates. Now Morrissey. And Morrissey again, just a picture of level-headedness right now. Moving that along. Now it's Petipus for Puma. And a shot, scores! Very patient offense here. And that was Cam Lowwater on the board now for the Bandits, again up by 4. That was a power play goal. Back to even strength now for LNB. Webster out of the box. And he's been a great offensive power for them, and he'll have to start coming up big as this game wears on if they're going to hope to come back. And this webcast of the 2016 East Coast Games from St. John, New Brunswick is proudly presented by Bell Alliant TV1. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. On the run now, Watt. And Watt, stutter step. In behind the net. And he takes a shot to the head. Another penalty coming here for LNB. And it's going to be Pete Stanger in the box. 2 minutes for the high stick. 1:36 remaining in the period. And Puma puts it into play. And again, working it around. Back to Watton. Puma. And Puma trying to use his physicality. Opens up a look for a pass, stop made. Great positional play on that steal. Jax Wells just runs it into the offensive zone. His team down 6-2 into the final minute of play here. And you know they'd love to bury a shorty to cut this lead to 3 once more. Wells. And Wells, stutter step, shot. And into the stands. 1:06 remaining on the power play for the Bandits. And you can hear the coaching staff shouting to hold for the last shot. And they'll try for that. Just gonna keep passing it back and forth. There's about a 10-second disparity between the game and shot clock. And now 12 seconds to go. LNB maybe with some time. One last opportunity here. And he's gonna stop off. Maybe no shot to be had. Sent on goal, stopped by Gates. And that'll bring to an end the second period of play here from the LNB. It's Bandits 6, LNB 2 in the final here of the Bantam Division of Lacrosse. It's the East Coast Games on TV1. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final period here of this entire East Coast Games lacrosse tournament. 6-2 the score. Bandits leading LNB. And they're looking for more, and a penalty gonna come here early on to LNB, as the Bandits are 15 minutes away from becoming East Coast Games gold medalists. And LNB looking to put a wrench in those plans, but they just sent Willette to the box, so it'll be a 5-on-3 for 13 seconds. And then the penalty to Stanger will end it, and it'll be a 5-on-4. Morrissey. And you can hear the coaching staff yelling, control the clock, control the ball, as the Bandits do not want any offensive opportunities coming here for LNB. Just looking to take time off. And they sent that one into the stands. And now a Hail Mary pass looking for Pete Stanger. They find him. And he's gonna bounce that towards the net. Shot by Meredith, and he scores. Short-handed goal. And some great passing there by LNB. And getting themselves right back into this one. Crazier things have happened in sports. And a 4-goal comeback in the third period. And LNB looking to do so now. And draw picked up by LNB Stanger. And he's in all by himself. Will he score? And he misses just wide. Webster. And Webster missing again. A clear sense of desperation here for LNB. And just a strange play, whacking it in and throwing it to Meredith. Meredith shot. and he scores! And caught on the comeback trail once more. 6-4 the score after it was just a 6-2 game to start this period. And both goals coming short-handed as well. Absolute insanity here. The intensity really picking up. And that face-off won there by Watton. And Watton tied up by Webster. And the two players going at it, picked up now by Kent. And that one going off the boards. LNB with a newfound sense of confidence. Held in, sent on goal, and into the glove of the goaltender, Tyler Gates. Watton passing it up. And Watt losing that out of his stick. Meredith hard on him. And taken down. Looks like Meredith is going to go to the box. And another 5-on-3 power play coming here for the Bandits. It's going to be 2 minutes. But after seeing what happened on that last shorthanded opportunity that's still actually going on, Willett's still in the box. LNB clearly very dangerous at this point in the game. Do not sleep on them. Morrissey, Kent. Morrissey back for Kent. And they're just gonna play with it, work it around, and take some clock off here. And Morrissey. Interesting strategy now that they're trying to kill the clock at 6-4. I kind of think can pass at 6-2, but still very close, and they're helping LNB kill off this penalty now as the shot clock expired. And the turnover. Watson. And Watson over to Jax Wells. Wells finds Watson and trying to work the give and go. Couldn't connect. Watson back with it. 19 seconds until Willett is out of the box. And another offensive rush here, stopped there by Gates. And Watson, a great defensive play. And they're going to say that the shot clock ran out. Willett out of the box, 40 seconds left now. And the penalty to Meredith. And almost out of the woods here. LNB down 6-4. Great passing, shot, and missing wide of the net. And picked up. Gonna go for a sprint here. Wells, 3 blue jerseys around him. Can he get a shot? Nice cut, took a whack, shot, and stopped there by Gates. Puma now taking the business from Wells. 9 seconds remaining on this power play. And Puma gonna try a pass, and he gets it over. Durnford missing on that shot, full strength, and Meredith getting in behind the defense, couldn't hold on to it. And now he fights back for it and looking to set up the offense here. LNB gets a change, finding Pete Stanger, who had one of the goals here, and just missing narrowly. Meredith. And it's been all LNB here in this third period. Looks like a penalty coming, and it's going to be Durnford, and not Durnford, Alexander Henderson sitting for 2 now for the Bandits. It's getting very interesting here at the LBR. Henderson in the box for 2 minutes. 9:41 left on the clock and a 6-4 score. If you're just tuning in, it was a 6-2 game heading into this third period. And 2 quick shorthanded goals by LNB turned the tide. Meredith now looking to get this power play cooking. And Huey and Meredith just going back and forth, trying to open up a lane. Shot low, missing wide. And Meredith works it down low. And for Huey, back for Meredith. And they'll just take their time here, trying to open up a lane. And now Morrissey, and back on defense. Great play there by LNB. And they'll get back in the offensive zone now with numbers. Meredith, low shot, and he scores! 6-5 madness here in St. John. And just completely erasing that lead. Time keeps winding down here, 8:33 to go. Stanger had the ball knocked out of his stick and just trying to play it forward, looking for Meredith, as Meredith was cut off into the offensive zone. And just never giving up on this game, LNB, as they'll now take possession in the offensive zone in front. And Huey cutting towards the front, shot, and he scores! Huey ties it up. 6-all. 7:40 remaining here in this game. And hold on to your hats, folks. If you're a Lacrosse New Brunswick fan watching right now, stand up and cheer. What an amazing turn of events. 4 goals unanswered as the Bandits trying to call a timeout and just calm things down as they look up at the scoreboard and scratch their heads. Visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for the TV1 live webcast schedule, as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on TV1 live events available exclusively to Bell Alliant fiber optic customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. And be sure to join Bell Alliant TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Lunny each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliant TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. Just amazing what's happened here at the Lord Beaverbrook Arena in the Port City. This East Coast Games Bantam Lacrosse Final turned into what was looking like a rout heading into the third period, 6-2 into a tie game with plenty of time left and a very energized LNB bench. Meredith picks it up, back into the offensive zone, shot on goal, and Gates able to steer that aside. And Stanger, shot from the middle, blocked, sacrificing the body there. Watton, and just controlling the pace of the play here. Huey had 2 men on him, tries to get it down low and taken there by Puma. Ball still loose, Watson, and that Watson shot stopped by Gates. Nathaniel Watton, stutter step, and he takes it across half. Good communication here by the offense for the Bandits, setting up for the first time in what seems like forever. And towards the net, taken down, no call. Meredith. And a long lead pass, trying to find his man. And just couldn't get it in the mesh. Now crossing pass, down low, Webster shoots, and Gates looking behind him. And LNB wanted to call it a goal. And the referee's saying no. Puma takes a hit, loses that ball. And Stanger right on top of him. And that one bounces off the boards. Henderson losing it. Now on the way up, Meredith. And Meredith trying to stick handle through 3 players. Taken by the goaltender Gates, who's been roughed up in this third period. But it's been all that pressure by LNB. A lot of beautiful goals, not a lot he can do about any of them. Watt. And Watt into the slot. Trying to take on a couple of LNB players. And towards the net, shot. And a stop made by Chase. 5 to go. Stretch pass. And Webster on the chase. Webster picking it up. And Webster to the net. Webster almost taken down on the way. And directed it just wide. Willett. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And Willett out for Wells. Wells shot. And another stop there by Gates. That one into the stands. And LNB going to keep possession. Here it is, Barrio. Down low, shot. And another save made by Gates. He's rebounded nicely after those 4 unanswered goals. Wells. And Wells with the spin. Both teams looking for the difference now. Wells. And just trying to spread out that defense. Down low shot. And they score! LNB taking the lead here. Pete Stanger at 3:54 remaining here in this third period. 5 unanswered goals. LNB 7-6 the score in this gold medal game at the East Coast Games 2016. And it's got to be an absolutely deflated feeling on the Bandits bench. But so much time left. You see what LNB has done with it. And now they got to mount a comeback of their own. Pete Stanger on the far side boards. And these 2 teams saving the best game for last here at these East Coast Games. Shot and he scores! 8-6. LNB trying to ice this one. Minutes to go here in this game. Picked up by Meredith. Took a hit. And the Bandits again retreating into their own zone. Meredith's spin move. And you see how quickly a lead can evaporate here. Meredith. LNB trying not to take their foot off the gas pedal at all. Morrissey. And Morrissey into the offensive zone. Runs into a man. And Watson knocked down, and a penalty going to come here to the Bandits. On the run here, Watson. Send Morrissey to the box. The focal point of this offense for the Bandits. And with 1:58 to go, he'll sit for the rest of the game regardless of how long that penalty is for. And a timeout called here by the Bandits. And this webcast of the 2016 East Coast Games from the port city, the beautiful St. John, New Brunswick, is proudly presented by Bell Alliant TV1. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. And just craziness here in this final game. It was a 6-2 lead Bandits heading into the third period. And LNB showing their class, responding with 6 unanswered goals. And now they go to the power play. And a chance to ice this game. Just slowly gonna move it in. And take their time. Use the full 30 here, as the Bandits needing to score 2 quick goals. Puma pressed up against his man, pinning him along the boards, getting some support now. Pete Stanger. And that spin move, 3 seconds left to shoot. And he's gonna throw it on net. Stop made there by Gates. 1:26 remaining here. Time ticking down. Puma for Watton. And Watton stutter step. Watton. And driving in. Let's see if there's any magic here for the Bandits. Shot. Case with the save. And he's going to try to clear it down the length of the court, and he does. As the goaltender pulled, and now it's a 5-on-5. And the goalie gets back in there for the Bandits, not wanting to allow one more. And a penalty going to come here to Watton, and that should sew it up. 45.7 left on the clock. And they're going to send their assistant captain to join their captain in the penalty box. And LNB in control here. Just going to use the full time on this shot clock as the game clock continuing to wind. 33 seconds away from an unlikely East Coast championship, down by 4 heading into the third. And it looks like the final here is going to be 8-6, stopped there by Gates. And Meredith, as the shot clock should have been reset there, it was not. And they're going to give the ball back to the Bandits, but they're rattling on the board starting here from LNB. And a big congratulations to your 2016 Bantam East Coast champion, Lacrosse, New Brunswick, coming back from a 4-goal deficit, 6 unanswered, taking down the Dartmouth Bandits. As they go and congratulate Miles Case. Well-deserved. The goaltender roughed up early, but he was able to hold strong throughout that whole third period and keep his team in it on a couple of 5-on-3s. And just the poise shown by that team, and also a big congratulations to the Dartmouth Bandits. They were able to unseed the #1 seed to make it here in the St. Margaret's Bay Storm, and they were oh so close to getting gold. And we will leave you with the PA announcer for the awards ceremony. I want to thank you so much for sticking with us here all weekend. It was the 2016 East Coast Games on Bell Alliant TV1. I'm Mike Specht, signing off for now.
Yeah, sports really does make me.
Well, yeah, I mean, 'cause it's just different than anything else you do.
Absolutely. I've always like the second I started like
It's unpredictable, right? Like, there's no direction. It's just like,
yeah, but also feels really like you can like with vantage point you can be like, oh my god, that's what's happening. That's really first thing not to work is like it's Are you okay?
I actually caught a second wind somehow. I was losing.
Did you? Did you have a drink for lunch or what? No.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah? Oh, wow. A good finish.